Hi, everyone. Great to see you. If you haven't met me before, I'm Lisa, and this is my husband, Tim. Welcome
Hey,
to.
Tim.
We'll actually get started in a seated position at the back of your mat. So you can sit cross-legged or bend your knees and sit on your heels if that's comfortable for you. And if you haven't already, if you could please mute yourself, that would be awesome. I also sent over a playlist if you want to start that. You can start it right now. Recommend playing from a different device like your cell phone or a Bluetooth speaker. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and just shut your eyes. We're here for 5 rounds of breath, not too long. Just start to transition out of your day, out of your week, and think about how you want to feel after the next 60 minutes of your practice. Take a long, full inhale. Feel your rib cage expand, your belly fill up with air. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Take a couple more rounds just like that. Breathe in. And breathe out. If you're just joining, if you could put yourself on mute, that would be great. A couple more rounds here, friends. And find some softness through your shoulders on your breath out. One last round, just like this. Breathe in. And breathe out. Blink your eyes open, spread your knees out wide, and come into a child's pose. Sink your hips back towards your heels. Reach your hands long in front of you. Rest your head on your mat if that feels comfortable. And just start to breathe. You can take those open mouth exhales if you'd like. Or if you're ready to move into your Ujjayi breath, seal your lips, but still exhale with that same power. So today is all about triangles. The triangle pose is a symbolic shape. You know, it's known to support huge amounts of weight and great pressures. You know, if you think about triangles in our daily lives, you think about buildings and bridges, bicycles, and even the shapes of homes. Traditionally, triangle pose in yoga signifies the idea of transformation. We're constantly making these shapes in our practice. And just today, notice how you feel while in a triangle shape, and if you need to shift your weight at all to stabilize. When you think you've reached your depth, can you push yourself a little bit further? Every triangle has 3 points. Think of each point as representing mind, body, and spirit. And notice how your breath connects all 3 of those points. Strength grows in the moments when you think you can't go on, but you keep going on anyways. Think about the strong triangle shapes that you make throughout your practice today. Push yourself up to a tabletop position. Stack your hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrists. Find a long neutral spine to start. Inhale, cow pose. Belly low, gaze high, spread your shoulders out really wide. Exhale, cat, chin into your chest, gaze through your thighs. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale for cat. 2 more rounds on your own. Feel free to close your eyes. Really stretch out through your throat, the front line of your body. Warm up through your spine. We'll meet together back in a neutral tabletop pose, and we'll just take some circles with our ribs. So inhale, send your hips off to the right side about 1 inch, and start to bring your right rib cage up towards your right hand, through center, over to the left side, and then back to tabletop pose. 2 more big circles around. Really try to stretch out through your hips. Create some space in your ribs. Let these circles be really gentle as we get started. Meet back in tabletop and switch directions. Off to the left, first one slow. Come up towards your left hand through center and back to tabletop. 2 more times. This is a really gentle movement. Just start to warm up. Notice if your belly button is hugged into your low spine. Find some core engagement. We'll meet back at tabletop. Walk your hands, one handprint in front of you. Tuck your toes. Inhale, hovering tabletop pose. Knees up off your mat about 3 inches. Press the ground away. Remove any space between your shoulder blades. Start to engage your quadriceps, your glutes. Breathe in. Exhale, down dog. Send your hips up high. Create that beautiful inverted V shape and triangle in your body. You have a couple of rounds of breath here to warm up your dog. Maybe pedal into one foot and then the other. Spiral your armpits in towards your ears and then press the ground away as you send your chest back to your thighs. Create some space in your upper back, your neck. Breathe in, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose at the top of your mat. Walk your feet wide behind your wrists. Grab for opposite elbows. Sway side to side. Release your jaw a couple times in this first forward fold. Feel any tension you're holding on to in your neck, your upper back, just drip off the crown of your head. Release your hands down towards your mat. Toe heel your feet together to touch and slowly roll up to stand. Let your head be the last thing to rise. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. Release them down your back. Bring your hands to heart center and think about something that makes you feel super strong, whatever that may be. Let go of all of your air. Breathe in together. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Release your hands down by your sides. Inhale, mountain pose. Root down through all 4 corners of your feet. Start to tuck your tailbone under your body. Find softness in your shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, chair. Open arm twist to the right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Twist through your low belly. Sink your weight into your heels. Inhale, mountain pose. Press down through your heels to rise up. Feel the space in your side bodies. Exhale, chair, open arm twist to the left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Your feet can be together or you can bring them hip width distance apart for a little bit more support. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend. Open up through your chest. Pull the sky down. Squeeze your shoulders together. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Hands through your heart. Start to shift your weight into your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Use your core to rise up. Roll your shoulders away from your ears, little to no weight in your hands. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Inhale, shift forward onto your tiptoes. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Create the number 11 with your forearms. Spread your fingers out wide and then actively pull the mat away as you open up through your chest. We'll stretch out our neck. Bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Come back through center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Come through center. Exhale, chin to chest. Be gentle here. This is really good to activate your thyroid. Inhale, rise up. Tuck your toes, firm up through your legs. Hands come under your shoulders. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. So strong, friends. Let's start flowing breath to movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your hands high overhead. Exhale, chair. Open arm twist to the right. Inhale, mountain pose. Press through your heels. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend. Squeeze your glutes. Press your hips to the front of your space. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, hands through your heart. Inhale, halfway, strong core. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, feet back. Take our first chaturanga together, slowly. Shift forward onto your tiptoes. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Flip your feet, knees, thighs lift. Gaze is right in front of you, not up, to protect your neck. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Start to engage your low belly. Lift your hips. Flip your feet, down dog. Breathe in, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, chair twist to the right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, chair twist left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your hands, feet back. These are always totally optional. You can skip them, hold high plank, or press back to down dog. 2 rounds of breath in your down dog. Just feel the heat start to build in your body. Right away, notice how this down dog feels different than the first one we took a couple minutes ago. Breathe in, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, reach tall. Exhale, chair pose with airplane arms. Sit so low into your seat that your fingertips swipe your mat. Squeeze your shoulders behind you. Pinkies fly to the sky. Now maintain this depth in your seat. Can you sit a little bit lower? Push your limits. Right foot roots down. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Left knee lifts high. Feel your right foot hug your mat. Biceps in line with your ears. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Move slowly with control. Big step back. Drop down onto your left knee. Inhale, kneeling warrior, rise up. Couple rounds of breath here to explore. Take some bounces into that front knee. Open up through the front line of that left hip flexor. Breathe in, palms come overhead to touch. Exhale, reverse namaskar. Thumbs come to the nape of your neck. Press the back of your head into your forearms to open up your chest. Tuck your back toes underneath you. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up, back knee lifts up off of the mat. Find your balance. Shoulders track right over your hips. Deep bend in that front leg. Breathe here. Maybe find a micro bend in your back knee to protect your joints. Inhale. Exhale, double lunge, hands at heart center. Hover your back knee off of the mat. Press your palms into each other to turn on some of your muscles in your arms. Inhale, star pose. Open up, toes out, heels in. Take up space, maybe find a baby back bend. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your mat. Deep bend in your right leg. Energetically reach your arms in opposite directions. Smash through the pinky toe side of your back foot. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg, reach your right fingertips to the back of your space. Little to no weight in your left hand, or maybe find the bind by wrapping it behind your back. Breathe in. Exhale, triangle pose. Your bottom half stays exactly as is. Reach forward as far as you can, and then down. Always the option to bring a block under your bottom hand. Inhale, lateral stretch. Reach your left hand overhead. Bicep in line with your ears. You should feel a really nice stretch in your outer left hip. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, 3-leg down dog. Kick your right leg high. Now leave your right leg lifted, your right toes flexed. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. So lower down with your right foot lifted. Up dog is the same. Down dog is the same. Breathe in, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, chair with airplane arms, sweep the ground. Left foot roots down. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right leg high. Find your balance here. 3 90-degree angles in your right leg. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Big step back, hands come down to the mat. Drop down onto your back knee. Inhale, kneeling warrior, rise up. A couple rounds of breath here, friends. Take some bounces. Stretch out through that front line of your right hip flexor. Inhale, back through center. Palms come to touch overhead. Exhale, reverse namaskar. Thumbs come to the back of your neck. Press into your forearms to open up your chest. Tuck your right toes. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Back knee lifts up. Really engage your right quadricep to help you balance. Find softness through your shoulders and your gaze. Settle into this shape. Breathe in. Exhale, double lunge, hands at heart center. Hover your right knee off of the mat. Trust your strong legs. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your mat. First time here on this side, set yourself up. Find front heel to back arch alignment if you can. And then really start to engage your inner left thigh as you sink a little bit lower into your lunge. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg, reach your left hand to the back of your space. One long line from your toes out your fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, triangle pose. Just your upper body moves. Press your hips towards the back of your space to deepen the stretch on your outer right hip. Engage your obliques, lift up. Inhale, lateral stretch. Reach your right hand overhead, bicep in line with your ears. For an added challenge, you can bring your bottom hand up as if you're holding a beach ball over your head. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, down dog kick, left leg high. Exhale, chaturanga with your left leg lifted. So find your high plank and flow. We'll meet back in down dog. So with one leg lifted, when we take the chaturangas, that's called an Ekapada chaturanga. They're always totally optional. Chaturangas are optional. So just take them as you want them, as you need them. We're gonna flow through our Sun B 2 times, linking breath to movement, yogis. Breathe in, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, chair with airplane arms, sweep your mat. Right foot roots down. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, low lunge with control, big step back. Drop down onto your left knee, kneeling warrior. Palms come to touch. Exhale, reverse namaskar. Tuck your left toes. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge, hands to heart center. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your mat. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, lateral stretch. Maybe you bring your right hand up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three leg down dog, right leg high. Exhale, chaturanga. Maybe Ekapada. We'll meet in down dog. Gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, root to rise. Exhale, chair, airplane arms. Left foot roots down. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, low lunge with control. Drop down onto your back knee, kneeling warrior. Palms come to touch. Reverse namaskar. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge, hands to heart center. Inhale, star pose, take up space. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, lateral stretch. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-leg down dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Keep flowing, keep breathing. Gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, grow tall. Exhale, chair, airplane arms. Right foot roots down. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, low lunge. Drop down onto your back knee, kneeling warrior. Hands come to touch, reverse namaskar. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, lateral stretch. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, down dog kick, right leg high. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, chair, airplane arms. Left foot roots down. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, kneeling warrior. Palms come to touch. Exhale, reverse namaskar. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, lateral stretch, reach. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, down dog kick. Exhale, chaturanga. Find your core. 2 grounding breaths in your down dog. Feel the heat that you've built. Notice where in your down dog you can still create some more space. We'll flow through our sun bee one more time, adding on just a little bit. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, chair, airplane arms. Right foot roots down. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose and pause. Exhale, eagle on the left. Left leg over your right. Left arm underneath your right. Or you can give yourself a bear hug. Sit low into your seat. I promise the lower you sink in that right leg, the easier it is to balance. Elbows come up to shoulder height. Palms draw away from your head. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, airplane pose. Tilt your torso forward, parallel your left leg to your mat. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Drop down onto your back knee. Inhale, kneeling warrior. Palms come to touch. Exhale, reverse namaskar. Listen closely. Inhale, back to kneeling warrior. Exhale, half splits. Send your hips towards your left heel. Flex your right toes back to your face. Walk your hands forward. Find length through the crown of your head and your spine. Breathe into the back of that right leg. I don't know what we have the heat at in this house, but it feels like we're doing hot yoga right now. Start to bring your left hand on the inside of your right foot. Inhale, revolved half splits. Reach your right hand high. Open up through your chest. Tuck your left toes underneath you. Inhale, crescent lunge. Lift your back knee up. Exhale, double lunge, hands to heart center. Inhale, star pose. Listen for change. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Dive down. We have 4 rounds of breath here. If you want to find a chest expansion or any lunges or twists, you have some time. Otherwise, just enjoy this wide-legged forward fold. Bring your arms out to a T, engage your core a ton. Inhale, rise up to stand. Exhale, warrior two. Back to the flow. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, lateral stretch. Exhale, low lunge. Listen closely, left hand roots down. Easy twist, reach your right hand high. Breathe here. Your left hand is your foundation. Right foot back to meet your left, side plank. Maybe tonight is the night you lift your top leg off of your bottom. Engage your obliques. Can you lift a little bit higher? Breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga. Maybe with your right leg lifted for ekapada. Up dog, exhale, down dog. We'll even at our sides. Breathe in, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, chair, airplane arms, sit low. Left leg roots down, one-legged mountain pose, right leg high, and pause. Exhale, eagle pose, Garudasana on the right. Right leg over your left. Right arm underneath your left. Sink low into your seat. Shift your shoulders back in space as if they're leaning against a wall behind you. Feel your breath flow through your body. Calm your central nervous system. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, airplane pose, Dakasana. Tilt your weight forward. Lift your hands above your glutes. Drop your right hip down in space so it's in line with your left. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Drop down onto your back knee, kneeling warrior. Hands come to touch. Exhale, reverse namaskar. Inhale, back to kneeling warrior. Exhale, half split. Hips towards your right heel this time. Flex your left toes, walk your hands forward. Try not to hyperextend your left knee. Find some softness here. With every inhale, find length. Maybe walk your hands a little bit closer to the top of your mat. With every exhale, fold a little deeper. Right hand comes down to your mat on the inside of your left foot. Inhale, revolved half splits. It should feel like a really nice stretch through your left IT band. Start to tuck your right toes. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Back to the flow, exhale, double lunge. Inhale, star pose, listen for change. Exhale, horse, sink it low. Knees track over your ankles, hands at heart center. We'll take some flowing star to horse poses here. Inhale, sweep your hands high, find star pose. Palms come to touch overhead. Exhale, horse. 3 more times, inhale, star. Exhale, horse, bring that energy in. 2 more, breathe in. Exhale, sink it low. Last one, inhale. With your breath, sink down into horse. Settle in here, 2 rounds of breath. Find your depth in this shape. Trust your strong legs. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, lateral stretch. Exhale, low lunge. Right hand roots down. Inhale, easy twist. Breathe here. Left shoulder stacks on top of your right. You know where we're headed. Right hand is your foundation. Side plank. Left foot on top of your right. Always the option to drop down to your bottom knee or your forearm. Maybe really test your balance. Take your gaze high. Breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take 1 full breath in your down dog, and then take a seat. Grab some water, towel off. Halfway through class, feel free to grab water whenever you need it. And we will move into some core. So bring the soles of your feet together to touch, knees out wide. Reach through your feet and slowly lower down to the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Interlace your hands behind your neck, elbows wide. Press your tailbone actively into the mat. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale as you crunch it up. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Move at your own pace here. Keep squeezing your feet together to engage your inner thighs. Chin away from your chest. Pull your belly button into your low back. We're here for 8, 7, last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Hold it up, reach through your feet and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that go. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side if you'd like. Extend your legs up towards the ceiling, hands on either side of your body. Breathe in. Exhale, drop your right leg to a hover. Inhale, use your low belly to lift back up. Exhale, left leg down. Inhale, flex your toes. Exhale, right leg down. Breathe in, exhale, left leg down. For an added challenge, you can lift your shoulders up off of the mat. Maybe press the air away, as if we're doing Pilates. So strong. Again, move at your own pace with your own breath. Just 4 more, last 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Keep your legs lifted, climb the rope. Right hand towards your left toes, left hand towards your right toes. We're not here for long, I promise. Just 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that go. Give yourself a nice, long, and well-deserved full body stretch. Bend your knees, plant your hands on either side of your body, palms face down. Press into your heels, bridge pose. And exhale, lower down. 4 more, breathe in, bridge pose. Exhale, lower, squeeze your glutes at the top. Inhale, bridge pose. Exhale, lower, knees over your ankles, bridge pose. And exhale, lower, 1 more. Breathe in, bridge, hold it this time. Maybe walk your hands under your low back, interlace them, create a shelf for your heart. Keep stretching out through the front line of your body. Notice this strong, stable triangle shape you are making. Breathe in, lift a little higher. Exhale, lower down. Find Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together to touch, knees out wide. Rest your hands on either side of your body. Just take an open mouth exhale, let go of some of that heat. Grab for behind your thighs, rock and roll up the base of your spine. Cross your ankles whenever you're ready. You can flow through a chaturanga if you'd like. Maybe hang out in up dog an extra breath or 2. Look over one shoulder and then the other. And then whenever you're ready, friends, we'll meet back in down dog. Just a little bit more work on our feet and then we'll slow it down. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep, and hold. Start to extend your right leg long. Pivot your back foot so that it's rooted to your mat. Reach your left hand high, fall in triangle. Engage your low belly, your obliques to lift up. Left hand comes back to your mat. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one, rise up. You may want to shorten and widen your stance a bit. Root down through both heels. Then help square your hips towards the front of your space. Breathe in, sink a little bit lower on your breath out. Inhale, exhale, open arm twist to the right. Right arm back, left arm forward. We'll take that 2 more times. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, back to warrior one. Engage your core. Exhale, twist to the right. Stay like this. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, revolved pyramid pose. Your upper body stays exactly as it is. Your left hand can come to a hover, or you can rest it on a block or maybe on your mat. Keep reaching up through your right hand, both heels connected to the earth. Twist through your low belly. Breathe in. Exhale, pyramid pose. Both hands come on the either side of your right foot and fold over your right thigh. This should feel like a really nice release, friends. Pivot your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Use your core here. Inhale, warrior one, rise back up. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. This time, take your gaze to the front of your mat. We're gonna move into revolved half moon pose. So launch yourself forward. Keep this with your upper body in your open arm twist. Shoot your left leg back behind you. Flex your toes to your face. One more breath in. Exhale, forward fold. So strong. That's a really, really challenging shape. Keep your feet out wide, hip width distance, or maybe wider. Bring the palms of your hands under the soles of your feet for gorilla pose. This should feel like a really nice release for you from all of that work. And we're gonna do it all over again on the other side. 2 more long rounds of breath here. Pull your chest closer to your thighs. Walk your hands out from under your feet. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your hands, feet back, flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Really try to find that connection, cat-like spine. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep, and hold. Start to extend your left leg. Reach your right hand high. Squeeze those obliques, lift a little higher. Right hand comes down. Inhale, 3-leg down dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Walk your back foot in if you need to. Set yourself up. Help encourage your right hip forward in space so that it's in line with your left. Breathe into your warrior one. Exhale, sink a little bit lower. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left. Open up through your chest, maybe gaze to your backhand. 2 more times. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, warrior one. Engage your low belly, twist to the left. Now hold this shape, straighten your front leg. Breathe in. Exhale, revolved pyramid pose. Hands come down to the mat. Your right hand comes down. Both heels are rooted to the earth. Try to roll your left shoulder on top of your right. Twist through your low belly. Breathe in. Exhale, pyramid pose. Both hands come down to frame your left foot. Hang heavy over your left thigh. Just one more push here. Start to pivot your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, warrior one, rise up. Exhale, twist to the left. This time, gaze at the front of your mat. Load weight into that left leg. Inhale, revolved half moon. Right foot kicks back behind you. Reach your left hand up. Engage your belly to twist, lift a little higher. Exhale, forward fold. Keep your feet out wide. Grab for your peace fingers. Wrap them around your big toes. Find a halfway lift first, and then fold. Let your elbows splay out to either side. Bring your chest closer to your thighs. Let your head hang heavy. 2 more rounds of breath. Release your grip, find a halfway lift. Exhale, yogi squat, frog pose, malasana. Heels on your mat, toes off of your mat. Hands come to heart center, elbows on the inside of your thighs, of your knees. Close your eyes. Come back to your intention. What makes you feel really strong? For me, it's always my breath. It's always the people around me that make me feel really strong. So whatever it is for you, take that with you off of your mat today, and let's take that with you for the rest of your week. Blink your eyes open, bring your hands down to your mat, and let's try to find crow pose together. So shift your weight forward, your knees come to the backs of your arms. You can always leave your feet on the mat and just play around with balance. There's no pressure to take crow pose at any point. Malasana is always there for you, where we just were. And whenever you're done playing, friends, we'll meet back in child's pose. Leave your knees out wide and settle down. Feel your heart rate, your breath come back to normal. Gaze towards your hands, start to tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Gaze towards your toes and start to walk your hands to the back of your mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, hands come to heart center, Samastitihi, standing at attention. Your left foot is your foundation. Inhale, tree pose on the right. Right foot above or below your left knee. Keep your hips squared to the front of your mat like 2 headlights. Press your knee actively out to the side of your space. If you want to grow your branches, you can, or I'm going to find a chest expansion. Maybe close your eyes, if even for a breath. Inhale, hug your right knee in towards your right armpit. Exhale, dancer's pose. Kick your right foot back, reach your left hand high. Kiss your knees together to touch. You can stay right here if you'd like. Otherwise, breathe in. Exhale, dancer's pose. Kick your right foot into your hand. Use your left hand as an anchor. Create that nice wine glass shape in your body. Inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, let that go, shake it out. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands come to heart center, Samastitihi. Right foot roots down. Inhale, tree pose on the left. Left foot above or below your right knee. Find any variation of this shape that you would like. Maybe grow your branches or find a chest expansion, anything else that you're craving. Inhale, hug your left knee in towards your left armpit. Exhale, dancers on the left. Reach tall through your right fingertips. Kiss your knees together to touch. Breathe in. Exhale, dancer's pose. Kick your left foot into your hand. Reach your right hand in front of you. Find a little bit of lift in your chest, almost like an upward facing dog. Nice adjustments. Inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, let that go. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, waterfall back bend. Hands down by your sides. Open up your chest. Squeeze your glutes. Let your throat open up. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walk your hands forward. Find your high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, your last one of class. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon pose on the right. Right knee towards your right wrist. Find a proud chest. Work to square your hips towards the earth. Once you feel you're set up, walk your hands down. Find sleeping pigeon pose. Rest your head on your mat, on your hands, maybe on a block. If you're feeling any tension in your right knee, take this shape from your back. Four more rounds of breath here. Hold on to it. Start to walk your hands back, lift your chest. Send weight into your right hip, swing your left leg around. So your right foot is on the inside of your left thigh. Flex your left toes back to your face. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Grab for whatever is accessible here, your foot, your leg, your mat, a block. Keep flexing through your left toes and reaching with the crown of your head. As we did in pyramid pose, try not to find a cat-like spine. Instead, find a flat back as best you can. Find softness through your left knee. Inhale, slowly rise up. Right hand comes behind your right glute. Rise up onto your shin. Reach your left hand behind you. Stargazer pose. Slowly lower down. Bring your hands to your mat. Swing your left leg around. Kick your right leg high. Find any counter stretch that feels good, friends. And then whenever you're ready, move on to your left leg. So set yourself up the same way that you did on the right. A lot of teachers say that you should try to square your shin to the front of your mat. I personally do not think that's necessary or anything that I'll ever be able to do in my lifetime. So just work to flex your toes. And I think the most important thing is squaring your hips to your mat. Once you feel square and stable, walk yourself down, find sleeping pigeon pose. Right away, notice how this side may feel totally different from the first side. We tend to hold a lot of tension and stress in our hips. So just use your breath as that tool to help loosen things up and help create more space. Four more rounds of breath. Walk your hands back, lift your chest, send weight into your left hip, swing your right leg around. Flex your right toes back to your face. Inhale, reach your hands high overhead. On your breath out, fold over your right leg. Grab for whatever is accessible on this side. And breathe. Inhale, slowly lift up. Left hand comes behind your body. Rise up onto your left shin, hips press to the front of your space. Reach your right hand back behind you, stargazer pose. Breathe in, lower down on your breath out. Hands come to the mat, swing your right leg around. Kick your left leg high, find any counter stretch that you'd like, and meet me in downward facing dog. Breathe in, gaze forward, exhale, high plank. Our last bit of core work. Drop your hips so that they're in line with your shoulders. As we did in hovering tabletop early on in class, press the ground away, remove any space between your shoulder blades. So strong. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down onto your belly. Bring your arms out to a T. Let go of all of your air. Inhale, locust pose. Lift your chest up, lift your feet up, your thighs lift. Take your gaze to the front of your mat. Use the strength in your core, your back to lift a little bit higher. Exhale, release your left ear to the mat. Hands on either side of your body. Enjoy this mini Shavasana. Kick your heels in towards your glutes. Grab for the outside edges of your feet. If this is not accessible in your body, you can take another locust pose or any other back bend that you'd like. Let go of all of your air. Inhale, floor bow. Kick your feet into your hands. Rock onto the soft part of your belly. Use the strength in your legs to lift your chest. Breathe in. Exhale, release your ear to the opposite side of your mat. If you're feeling any tension in your low back, you can bend your knees, windshield wiper your feet from side to side. Push yourself up to a standing position on your knees. We'll set ourselves up for camel pose. Your knees should be about 2 fist width distance apart. Hands come to your low back. As you breathe in, take your gaze high. Right away, take those open mouth exhales. Let your tongue hang out of your mouth. Gaze to the back of your space. Use the strength in your hands to keep your hips in line over your knees. Find your depth. Inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, take a seat on your heels. One hand on your heart, one hand on your mat. Close your eyes. Camel's a huge heart opener. Feel your heart rate come back to normal. Your hand is on the earth to know that you are grounded, you are here, you are centered, you are where you are meant to be. Shift your hips to either side. Extend your legs out long in front of you. One last forward fold. Remove any flesh from under your sits bones. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Grab for whatever is accessible, your feet, your legs, and just breathe. If you want to feel a deeper stretch in your low back, find a micro bend in your knees. To stretch through your hamstrings, your calves, leave your legs straight, but try not to hyperextend. As we've been doing, find length through the crown of your head instead of rounding as best you can. Inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, recline on down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. And find happy baby, Ananda Balasana. Stamp the soles of your feet on the ceiling. Grab for the outside edges of your feet or of your legs. Rock side to side. Give your low back a little love. Use the strength in your arms to pull your knees a little bit closer to your mat. Leave your right knee hugged into your right armpit. Left leg extends long. Breathe in, half wind removing pose. Exhale, supine twist. Right leg folds across your body. Stack right hip on top of left. Bring your arms out to a T. Connect both shoulder blades to your mat. You have about 1 minute on each side in supine twist. So just enjoy it. Let gravity do the work here. Feel your breath start to slow down. Slowly come back through center. Give your right leg a tight squeeze. Switch it out with your left. Left knee hugs in towards your chest. Breathe in, half wind removing pose. Exhale, supine twist. Hold your left leg across your body. Stack hip on top of hip. Connect both shoulders to the mat. And breathe. Inhale, come through center. Hug both knees into your chest. Roll into the tightest, smallest ball that you possibly can. Hug your strong muscles into the core. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale, final Shavasana. Take up space on your mat. Let your feet splay out to either side. Feel your hips drip into your mat. Let your belly soften. Walk your shoulders under your body. Let your hands fall wherever they'd like. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth and take your gaze to your third eye center, the space in between your eyebrows. Let your breath be the first thing to move you. Bring some gentle movements to your fingers, to your toes. Roll out your ankles and your wrists. Place one ear on the mat and then the other. Reach your hands to the back of your space, bend your knees, and roll to either side for fetal pose. Fetal pose marks the end of our practice. Take all that is good from the last 60 minutes with you off of your mat. Leave behind anything that just does not serve you. Push yourself up to a seated position. Find a long, tall, strong spine. Bring your hands to heart center. We'll take 2 rounds of breath together. The first breath is for you, your hard work tonight. Your second breath is for someone in your life who can use a little bit extra strength right now. Let go of all of your air yogis. We breathe in as a community. This one's for you. Open mouth exhale. Beautiful. One more. This one is for the person in your life who needs a little bit extra love and strength today. Breathe in. And open mouth exhale. Share that out. Draw your thumbs to your third eye center, your connection of mind to heart. In light, in love, in gratitude, we bow towards each other, friends. Namaste.